Based off the 1957 novel The Midwich Cuckoos by John Wyndham, Village of the Damned is a classic British science fiction horror movie released in 1960, a thrill ride from beginning to end almost 60 years after its initial release. It is still an incredible watch. The movie opens in the British village of Midwich, where suddenly every single person falls unconscious no matter what they are doing. The phenomenon is completely unexplained, and when the military find out, they attempt to send a man in, but he falls unconscious the moment he steps beyond the cordon. This, even though he's wearing a gasp. Then, as instantly as it started, the event is over and the entire village wakes up. No one knows how or why it happened, and military tests show nothing. Life moves on. Then 2 months later, most of the women in the village discover they are pregnant. These are no ordinary pregnancies though, as the fetuses grow at an extraordinary rate. If all of that wasn't enough to cause alarm when the children are born, their unusual looks mark them out as being different. Most noticeably are their bright and arresting eyes. The children continue to grow at an abnormal rate and display incredible intelligence for children of their ages. They also appear to have a psychic link, able to communicate with each other without speaking. Professor Gordon Zellaby, whose wife Anthea gave birth to one of the children, makes the discovery that Midwich was not the only place affected. As Zellaby looks further into the unnatural children, as well as his own son, he begins to realize that their abilities could spell the end of mankind. Village of the Damned is effectively creepy, something that you wouldn't expect to hold up well in the modern world of desensitized horror. It is driven by the fear of the unknown. What occurred in Midwich and just who these children are is never explained. They lack the innocence of a child and their detached behaviour is haunting. A lot of this can be put down to the performances as well as the general eerie atmosphere that accompanies every scene with the children. Perhaps the most impressive performance comes from George Sanders, who plays Professor Zellaby. He is the voice of reason at first, defensive of the children, eager to understand and study them, but eventually coming to the realisation that they need to be stopped. This leads to a climactic scene that is simply horrifying and incredibly memorable. To spoil it would deprive you of one of the best sequences in horror. It is certainly a movie of a time, and it's always odd to watch a film where a man slapping a woman because she is hysterical is commonplace. That sort of stuff is awkward to watch. Beyond that, Village of the Damned is a classic in every sense of the word. At only 77 minutes long, it's an experience all horror fans must be part of.